Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a gender prediction video. So I'm going to go through a bunch of old wives' tales, and then at the end I'll do a couple like little fun tests, and I will keep track and we will see if the old wives' tales say boy or girl. I am currently 24 weeks pregnant and we are not finding out the gender of the baby. So yeah, let's just get right on into it. The first question is, are you carrying high or low? And I would say that this baby is definitely lower than my daughter was. And I feel this baby much lower than I did with my daughter. I am 24 weeks, like I said, and I am still feeling this baby like down in my pelvic area, which is very weird to me. My daughter was like always, I could feel her above my belly button, and this baby's still just sitting really low. So carrying high or low, low means boy. Acne or blemishes. So if you have acne or blemishes, it means girl. And I'm gonna say no. I would say that my skin has been fairly normal. So we'll go ahead and give boy another point. Change in body temperature. So if you are colder, it means boy. If you are hotter, it means girl. I am a freeze baby naturally, but it has been 90 degrees here in Cleveland lately. I really don't know what to say for this one, because I may have to make a both category just because it's been so hot here. How do you accurately say? I'm gonna go ahead and throw this under a both category. Baby's heart rate, if it's under 150, it means boy. If it's above 150, it means girl. And baby's heart rate has, you know, the first few ultrasounds, I feel like it was, one of them, it was in the 160s. But as of recently, like on my fetal Doppler, when I take it at home, or I believe even last time when the doctor did it, it was in the 140s. So because that was the most recent, we're gonna go with boy. Cravings. Sweet mean girl, and salty or sour cravings mean boy. My cravings have definitely been sweet, though I typically would like sweeter foods anyways, but we're going with it. So this next question, if your age and the year are both even numbers, then it's a girl. If they're both odd numbers, then it's a girl. And if one is even and one is odd, then it means boy. So I am 29, so that is an odd number. And the year is 2020, so that is even. So I have one even, one odd. So that's another boy point. Morning sickness means girl, which I had morning sickness, so point for girl. If your husband has gained weight, that means girl. And I would say, I don't think my husband has gained weight. So we'll go with another boy point. If you are clumsy, it means boy, and if you are graceful, it means girl. Have I been clumsy? I wouldn't say any more than normal. I wouldn't call myself graceful, but I wouldn't say that I've been any clumsier than I normally am, so we'll go ahead and give that a girl point. So this next question is interesting. They say if you've dreamed of your baby, which I've only had one dream of the baby, the baby will be the opposite gender of what it was in your dream. So when I had my dream, it was a little girl, and so I guess that means boy. But I will say, I believe I only ever had one baby dream with my daughter, and it was that it was a girl, and she's a girl. So I don't know how true these are, but we'll go ahead and give boy a point. If you've had headaches, that means boy. I have not had headaches. This is kind of disgusting, TMI, but the color of your pee, so if it's yellow, that means boy. If it's like a lighter color, that means girl. I think it also depends on how much you're drinking throughout the day. I have not been drinking as much as I should, so I would say it's on the yellower side. So that's another boy point. So the next one is about moods. So if you're happy or mellow, it means boy. If you're moody, it means girl. I feel like overall, throughout this pregnancy, I've been more moody. So we're gonna give girl a point. Girls are coming back. Sleep position. Do you tend to sleep on your left side? That means boy, or right side means girl. And I prefer sleeping on my right side, though I've been trying more to sleep on my left side because they say the baby gets better blood flow if you sleep on your left side. But I'm definitely a right side sleeper, so we'll give girl a point. If your hands are dry, that means boy. Soft means girl. My hands are always drier. I'm constantly washing them or have them in water because I am a cosmetologist, so they're just always drier. So, point for boy. If you are craving citrus foods, it means girl. And I'm gonna say I don't crave citrus foods, or I haven't yet anyways. But I don't know, does that mean that boy gets a point if I'm not craving citrus foods? I'm not gonna give anybody a point for this one. Face weight. If your face is fuller, it means girl. If it's skinnier, it means boy. So it's actually interesting because I personally, like when I look in the mirror, don't think that my face has gained weight. But when I just was editing one of my pregnancy updates, I thought to myself, my face looks fuller than it normally does. I'm also gaining weight, so that could be too, but we'll go ahead and give girl a point. If you're carrying in the front, that means boy. If you're carrying all around, that means girl. And I would say I'm carrying more so in the front. And then the last question is about the linea nigra. Is that how that's pronounced? I don't know. So if the line on your stomach, the dark line that you get when you're pregnant, goes up to your belly button, it means girl. If it goes past your belly button, it means boy. Let's take a peek really quick. I'm not quite sure that I even have. Okay, so I see the line going to my belly button. I'm not sure that I see it above my belly button. Interesting. I'm gonna say that I only see it going up to my belly button, so that's girl. All right, so those were the old wives' tale questions. So now I have a couple little test things. So the first one, I guess this could be a question too, is the Chinese gender chart. So they take your age, the month you conceived, and then it tells you if it's a boy or a girl. So I am 29, we conceived in February, so that means boy. The interesting thing though is that we did IVF. So if you want to be technical, conception happens when egg meets sperm. Am I correct? And I was 26 when we froze our embryos, which this would be interesting. Because that would mean that all of our embryos would be the same gender, which usually is not the case. And then the month that we conceived is September. Would have been September. That's when we froze our embryos. So I was 26 years old and we froze them in September, which then would mean girl, which my daughter is a girl. So that's what I went off of with her. I'm gonna go off of like my current age and month, but because we did IVF, I don't know how accurate these results would be, but that's a point for boy. All right, so the next test is the string and ring test. So you're supposed to take a ring and tie it onto a string and then hold it over your belly. And if it spins in a circle, that means girl. And if it spins back and forth, that means boy. So, whoop. Okay. And I'm sorry, I wanted to film this outside, but my neighbor is cutting the lawn, of course. So if you can hear that lawnmower, I apologize. All right, so let's see here. So circle, girl, back and forth, boy. I feel like I would say it's definitely going back and forth. Yeah, I would say back and forth. Interesting. So that would be another point for boy. All right, so the next one is stare into a mirror for a minute. If your pupils dilate while you're staring at yourself, that means it's a boy. I have my mirror here, so I'm gonna go ahead and stare at myself for a minute. And if my pupils dilate, that means boy. No, my pupils did not dilate. So that would mean girl. All right, so the last test that I'm gonna do is the baking soda test. So you're supposed to take equal parts of your pee and baking soda and pour the baking soda into your urine. And if it fizzes, that means boy. And if it does nothing, that means girl. So I went ahead and brought out baking soda and some of my pee. I'm not going to show you my pee because I highly doubt you want to see that. But I'm going to pour the baking soda into my pee. And if it fizzes, that means boy. And it literally, okay, so it's starting to fizz a little bit. I mean, yeah, it's definitely fizzing. Yep, fizzing. So that's another point for boy. All right, so based off of this gender prediction, it looks like baby would be a boy. I don't know how accurate a lot of these are because I was kind of like going through as I was asking and thinking back to my daughter's pregnancy, and it definitely probably would have said boy as well for her, and she's a girl. But so yeah, boys got 12 points and girls got 9 points. And then I put 1 in the both column, so because I was a little unsure on that question. But yeah, there you have it. It looks like based off of the old wives' tales and the gender prediction tests, we are having a baby boy. But you will have to stay tuned, and in about 16 weeks, we will know if baby is actually going to be a boy. So Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments, are you expecting? What are you having? And when are you due? It's funny because I feel like a lot of the October mamas that I know are having boys. So we shall see. But until next time, I'll see you guys then. Bye.